She's a local doctor who suddenly found herself fighting for her life.
I'm not going to die from this, and I'm going to do everything I can to survive.
Well, she knew something was wrong, but Kristine Roth had no idea just how life-threatening it would turn out to be.
And tonight, this doctor and mom is sharing her story of survival and hope with our Dr. Frank McGeorge. Frank?
When Kristine Roth started bruising very easily, she was concerned. At first, blood work didn't detect anything unusual, but when the bruising didn't stop, Kristine went back for more tests that would lead to a devastating diagnosis. It was 2011. Kristine Roth was just 38 years old, working as a pediatric psychiatrist and enjoying life with her husband and then 3-year-old daughter, Alexandra. But their lives were about to be turned upside down.
My general doctor called me and he said, "You're not going to believe this."
Kristine's blood showed signs of leukemia.
It was just like being hit by a truck. I knew that something was drastically wrong. And they diagnosed me with myelodysplastic syndrome.
Myelodysplastic syndrome, or MDS, is a disorder in which the bone marrow does not produce enough healthy blood cells. It can progress into leukemia. Kristine immediately thought of her little girl.
I can't die. My daughter is everything to me. I can't die.
She researched her options and sought care at the Karmanos Cancer Institute.
You never think you're going to be the patient like that.
Because of some of her risk factors, when we saw Chris initially, we knew her prognosis wasn't good. The only curative therapy right now for this disease is a bone marrow transplant. So our goal always is to try to transplant these patients as quickly as we can.
Kristine was fortunate. One of her brothers was a perfect match, but there were risks.
It's like all or nothing, you know? It really felt like all or nothing. Like I could either be completely cured of this or, you know.
On the morning of the transplant, Kristine suffered a reaction. Her temperature spiked to 107 degrees.
I had a heart rate over 200 and blood pressure that was undetectable.
She survived and was able to have the transplant, but 4 months later, she relapsed.
I said, "Does this mean I need another transplant?" And they said, "No. We're going to try something different." And what they did is they stopped all the immunosuppressants, which keep my brother's cells from attacking my whole body.
Doctors wanted her brother's cells to attack the cancer. They did.
At the same time, it also attacked a lot of my body, most notably my liver.
The result was dramatic. These are pictures of Kristine taken just 1 year apart. She battled through each complication with Alexandra on her mind.
It broke my heart because I knew that if I didn't make it through, that she might never know me.
3.5 years after that devastating diagnosis, Kristine is slowly reclaiming her life.
Oh, I love it.
I just cherish every day with her. I do. And my husband and my family. I wake up every day and I think, wow.
I think she's done tremendous. She is a survivor.
Kristine was an avid snowboarder before her illness. This winter, she was able to take her daughter snowboarding for the first time.
I remembered how to do it, and I didn't fall.
She has shared her experience as a patient with medical students and says it will make her a better doctor, too.
I believe that I'll be able to really understand the patient side so much more than I ever obviously did before.
She hopes her story can offer others just that, hope.
That I'm where I'm at is a miracle to me. Absolutely a miracle. There's no other word for it.
Now, Kristine continues to do well. She's actually planning on returning to work in a few weeks. You can read much more about her story on the health page at clickondetroit.com.